They not.
I don't even know why they call them steak fries, because they're bigger. Is that why?
I don't know why.
Fuck them.
They're fucking terrible. Like, honestly, awful.
I got no fucking use for them.
All right, we're back on. Yeah, I see. I have to go number 1 to number 5. I don't know how you go 5 to 1. It's the most fucked up thing I've ever fucking heard. But if I'm going to go French fries, I'm going waffle fry number 1, curly fry number 2,
yeah,
shoestring number 3. Actually, no. Fair fry. So like the
fair fries.
Like fair fry cut, like a, what'd you call it? Natural? No.
Hand cut?
Hand cut.
Yeah.
Which is not really hand cut. They use a fucking machine. That's what you're talking about.
But you get it.
Yeah.
They still got some like raw sides to them.
Yeah.
Like the,
you get
the
a little
skin.
You get a little skin on them. A little skin in the game. And then shoestring. I think to round out, I love tater tots.
I like tater tots too.
I can't stand crinkle cut fries because 90% of them are undercooked.
Yeah.
That's my problem. Is you get the undercooked crinkle cut fry, and it's just like a wet, gross frozen potato.
Yeah.
I ain't here for that. But yeah, steak fries are just fucking the absolute worst. There's no time I ever want a steak. Like, I've never once craved a steak fry in my life.
I hate them. I especially hate them when they're on this. They're on like the side choices at a steakhouse.
Yeah.
I don't want fries with my steak. I want asparagus. Fucking taters. And not French fries.
How are you doing your taters? Anyway? Roasted? Baked?
I really like roasted potatoes.
Little ones or big
little
chunks?
Little ones.
Okay.
Almost like home fry size.
Yeah.
But
cubed.
Yeah.
So I like the little red potatoes roasted.
Yeah, those are good too. Roasted red potatoes. It's bacon wrapped asparagus. Maybe some almonds.
Yeah. A little balsamic glaze over the top of that.
Yeah. Fucking medium rare bone-in ribeye. What a spurt.
I like broccoli with my steak.
I like broccoli. But I really like asparagus. Like, I think asparagus is my favorite vegetable.
See, my problem with asparagus is I'm really picky about how I like my asparagus.
Yeah.
If it's fucking any thicker than my fucking pinky, get it the fuck out of here. I want legitimate, like...
I get that. But it doesn't matter to me.
Thin. It's got to be thin. And you might as well take the bottom fucking 60% off. Give me the tops.
It is very awkward to eat. I will say that.
No, that's why you just cut like half of them off.
Yeah, but that's a waste.
I don't give a fuck. It's fucking stock. Give me the tops. You know how they do broccoli tops? They should do asparagus tops.
Does make your pee smell.
It's fucking terrible too.
That doesn't matter to me though.
No, I don't care. But it's always fun when you forget. And you go up and go take a piss before you go to bed. And you're like, whoa, what the fuck? Or you eat beets.
It's purple.
Yeah.
Or you
pee red. Yeah, I don't eat beets, but
you eat a red velvet cake, and then you take a shit, and you're like, that's not healthy. That happened to me once.
Allegedly. Yeah. Asparagus pee is the weirdest. It's amazing how fast it happens, too.
You know, it takes like 3 years to establish an asparagus bed.
Really?
Yeah. Because it grows, like you bury it, and then it grows up through, and that's what you cut every year. It's like a perennial. It comes back.
I would love asparagus grown here. But I would have to like figure out a way to only grow the skinniest of skinniest asparagus. It's the only time I'll buy it. Like if I'm at the store and it's just like regular ass asparagus, not buying it. I want the skinny stuff.
I'll eat any asparagus. My wife doesn't like asparagus.
Oh,
Hates it.
asparagus with a little béarnaise sauce.
I've eaten asparagus raw.
Or a little butter.
Butter,
garlic.
olive oil, garlic on the grill.
Grilled asparagus is phenomenal. And just in case you were wondering, Instagram is now allowing you to put your pronouns in. Would you like to ask your question that you asked me?
I was unaware of what a pronoun was, and that we were required to tell people.
I'm going to say something slightly controversial right now. We're probably going to get canceled if anyone ever finds us.
Earmuffs.
But
this is going to
if you have
screw up my bid to be president.
If you have to go ahead and tell me what you are, probably a good chance you might want to reevaluate. Like, if I can't, if you're wanting to be a guy or wanting to be referred to as a he.
So it would be he, his. That's my pronoun?
Yeah, he, him. I can't fucking handle it.
Uh-oh, Katie likes that.
Yeah.
100%.
I don't get it.
Yeah. I don't care either, honestly. It's just annoying that we have to fucking deal with it. That it's become so mainstream.
It is. And it's like, oh, well, if you fucking refer to me as the wrong thing, then you're insensitive. It's like, well, no. How the fuck am I supposed to know you're fucking XYZQ?
Yeah, because 2 days ago you were Z.
Yeah. Anyways, the Washington football team has narrowed its name down to 8. Tell me your favorite.
Read them off.
Red Hogs, Defenders, Armada, Presidents, Brigade, Commanders, Red Wolves, or football team, which is what they already are.
I really like the Red Hogs. The Washington Red Hogs.
So
why don't they get it over and just call them the Sentinels?
I know it's not even on the list.
The President's not a good idea.
No.
Might as well just leave it the football team at this point. Because somebody's going to be offended by Red Hog.
Who is going to get fucking offended by Red Hog?
Some redhead in the fucking hollers of West Virginia is going to be like, that's some bitch down there in Washington. They call their teams Red Hogs. That's rude. I'm a Red Hog. I don't get no football team.
And, like, how are you going to be the Washington Brigade? Like, you're not a fucking brigade.
Just keep it the Armada or Regatta.
I don't like Armada. I don't like
Washington
Defenders.
Armada. Washington
and
Defenders.
The only way you're doing Defenders is if you change it and you go the DC Defenders.
Yeah.
Because if you did the DC Defenders, then it sounds cool. But the Washington Defenders sounds fucking stupid. Yeah. The Red Wolves, though. I don't hate Red Wolves.
Red Wolves?
But there's not a Red Wolf, is there?
There is somewhere in the U.S., I believe. Northern U.S.
In Washington?
No. Maybe right. Washington State. Not the District of Columbia.
See, I think you go DC Defenders. That's my favorite.
Just stick with the football team.
Because then you could do the DCFC, which is the DC football club.
They call them the Red Wolves. Somebody's going to be like, but that offends.
The White Wolves.
Yeah.
What about the Black Wolves?
That offends the endangered Red Wolf special.
I'll save that for last. I'll go in on that later. A nice little clip here from the Podfathers show, which I haven't listened to in a long time, and I probably should go back and start listening to it. But they were talking a little bit about the worst pies. And as expected, apple pie was the consensus of the worst.
That's the worst.
That's the worst.
The best pumpkin, I
don't know. I didn't put that in.
Apple pie is the fucking worst. Get the fuck out of here. Custard pie is the worst.
No. Good custard is good.
It's a texture thing for me. Fuck you with your apple pie, Podfathers.
See, I would I don't hate calling apple pie the worst, only because apple crisp is so much better than apple pie. That apple pie is garbage to me. Like, if I have an apple pie in front of me, all I think about the whole time I'm eating it is like, this would be a lot fucking better if this was an apple crisp.
I'd just be happy I got a pie.
No. Actually, cherry pie is the actual absolute worst pie.
Oh, fuck off, Garrett. Fuck off. Fuck all the way off. What? Cherry pie is my favorite. That's the best fucking pie.
Are you shitting me?
I love cherry pie. I would eat cherry pie 10 out of 10 times.
Cherry pie is the fucking worst.
Slice of cherry pie, slice of apple pie. Fucking in my face. And I'm not sharing.
That's the fucking you, top two worst pies in the fucking world.
You ask for a bite of that, you are out.
I would never. See? Katie's on my side. Cherry pie's gross.
Oh, fuck off, Katie. Come on. Get your shit together.
Cherry pie is fucking disgusting.
I love cherry pie. Cherry cheesecake, cherry pie. That should be what the Washington cherry blossoms. That's what they should be.
Or cherry trees.
Washington cherry trees. The Washington apples. Problem solved. Oh, I'm getting stabbed.
Yeah, bleed like fucking cherry too.
I can't wait. Can't wait. Love cherry pie. It's my blueberry pie too.
I don't hate blueberry pie.
Of course you don't. Everybody loves blueberry pie.
But again, I would rather have like a blueberry crisp. Basically, anything in crisp form is what I want.
What about cobbler?
Yeah, like same thing as like a blueberry crisp.
Is it?
Pretty much.
So apple crisp is like an apple cobbler?
Yeah.
What is a cobbler?
I have no fucking
other than a shoemaker
guy. I don't know.
Katie, what's a cobbler?
Does that have frosting on it?
No.
You sure? Doesn't cobbler normally have like a glaze on top?
I think there is a glaze, but there's
but there's not a glaze on top.
There's not like a crust with. I make a good apple crisp, by the way.
My mother makes a fucking great apple crisp.
Oh, I'm sure, but I also make a good one.
It's like you just put like oatmeal base, or not oatmeal, a granola.
Yeah,
it's like granola on top. Adds a little crunch to it. Makes it not so gooey for like 80-year-old people that are eating fucking cherry pie.
Fucking cherry pie is delicious. Rhubarb pie too. I love a strawberry rhubarb pie. I'll eat the shit out of that.
You should have had some of that. Except you can't. Well, you could, but the rhubarb fucking things. Holy fuck, words are hard. The rhubarb seltzers from Ian.
Oh yeah,
were fucking legit.
Do you like rhubarb pie?
I like rhubarb.
Do you know leaves are poisonous?
Oh yeah. How do people fucking figure out what they can like? You know how many fucking people had to die to figure out what we can fucking eat?
What happened to him? He ate those leaves. He keeled over. Yeah. No, fuck, don't do that.
But I ate the stalk and I was
Peach
fine.
cobbler. That's a good one, Katie.
Yeah.
Cherry cobbler.
No. I have an aversion to just cherries altogether. I don't like cherries to begin with, except maraschino cherries.
So for years,
that's the best part of fucking Mai Tais.
My father-in-law, my mother-in-law, one of their first dates, he gave my mother-in-law the cherry off of his ice cream sundae or whatever.
Yeah.
She hates maraschino cherries.
But did she eat it because she loved him?
Yes. And for the next 30 plus years,
she choked him down.
She choked him down because she loved him.
Did she finally just snap one day?
I think she said something about it to him because we were out to dinner one night and I was drinking Shirley Temples, because I'm an adult.
Yeah.
And obviously. I would take the cherries. We were at Hibachi and I took the cherries out of my Shirley Temple and I passed them down around the whole Hibachi
to her.
And Fred was like, "Oh, you suck up! You know she loves cherries," and I knew, and I'm like, ah! And it was shortly after that she found out about it, or he found out about it. I don't think he was upset,
I mean, that's a
That's a long time. Is there something that you don't like that Leah thinks you like after 10 years of marriage?
No. No. I'm very much not someone to sit there and do anything that I don't like to do. Like, I mean, we don't even watch TV together. Like,
same.
She's like, "Oh, do you want to start this series?" And I'm like, "No." Like I'll go.
My wife's like, "Do you want to watch Downtown Abbey?" No.
No, but like Leah watched Peaky Blinders. Like that's something I could get into.
Yeah.
But I'm just like, I don't know. Like,
well, you know me and like boycotting things.
Yeah.
I just like I'm not gonna watch fucking Downtown Abbey. I'll go sit in that room and watch a guy that lives in a van.
Yeah. Or I'll go watch a fishing show.
Yeah.
Or I'll watch sports. Or I'll watch people mining. Like, I just want to turn on something and not have to really pay attention, I guess is my biggest thing.
I'll turn on a podcast, like a video podcast.
Yeah.
Like on YouTube.
But that's the thing. Like, I don't like to. It's part of probably my ADHD that I allegedly don't have. Figure that out.
Who said that?
I've never been diagnosed with ADHD.
You need to get
tested.
Yeah. Something that is horseshit.
You're telling me. Because I've started doing things and I'm like, holy fuck, I definitely have ADHD.
I've had conversations with you where it's like, Garrett,
how the fuck did we get here?
I mean, maybe it's because I'm very similar.
But like, I will start something and then I'll realize like, what did I do I did something the other day and I just like went off on a tangent and just went and did it. And then like 2 hours later, I was like, fuck, I was trying to do something completely different today.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You definitely.
Yeah. Squirrel. Yeah.
And your father's the same way. Different.
I have more of a, he will just stop something mid-sentence. I will, but it's got to be worth it.
Yeah.
But he just doesn't give a fuck. Like, we could be sitting here talking and he'll just fucking look over and be like, oh, did you know that in fucking China in 1873 they did that? I'm like, what the fuck? Where the fuck did that come from?
Or like you'll just all of a sudden be like, you'll send me a text. You're at Starbucks, and then all of a sudden you send me a picture and the rear end of your truck is ripped out. It's like, how did we get here?
Yeah.
What happened in between?
Yeah.
Well, I heard a noise.
And so I just started looking, and then here we are. We can't go fishing.
Yeah.
Fuck. But no, like and so this is something I can always pride myself on. And it's hard for a lot of people to like comprehend. But like I can be talking and think of something and then like let that conversation go in my own head and then still maintain a conversation. And then I will come out with something just completely seems off topic. And you'll be like, where the fuck did that come from? And it's like, all right, remember back when you said this, then that made my brain go here, then here, then here. And then that's how we got here. And you sit there and you're like, okay, I mean, I see that.
Why?
But how the fuck did you do that? But so like that's the difference with like my father, and I'm just like, we're talking, and then he's like, yeah, so then fucking beech tree up on the fucking property just came down. I'm like, we were literally talking about fucking fishing. Like, how the fuck did you get to a beech tree in Cape Nettic? And he's like, oh, I don't know. Like, so you literally just fucking go to another place. Like, I at least like can stay involved.
Yeah.
And I can tell you how I get to these places in my brain. Not saying it's right.
That may be why you haven't been diagnosed with ADHD.
Why is that?
Because you could justify.
I can explain my fucking fucked upness.
Yeah. People with ADHD are like, well, why you were just coloring? Why did you rip down that wall?
Yeah.
I don't know, because I was coloring and I wanted to rip down the wall.
Yeah, and I remember that color set off this thing, and then I remember that color contrasted with that wall, and I wanted to paint it this color, but that color, and so I ripped the wall down. Anyways, local Boston woman was down in Florida. She was naked, drove a golf cart into the middle of an armed standoff.
Good for her.
Yeah. A tense standoff between Florida authorities and an armed suspect became even more dangerous over the weekend when a naked 28-year-old woman suddenly drove into the crime scene on a golf cart. The woman, identified as Jessica Smith from Boston, a distinct odor of alcohol coming from her.
Imagine.
And she was completely nude in Tampa.
Yeah.
Hey, did we cover that Sean Connery died?
I think we touched on it briefly. I knew that he had passed away.
I had no. I don't remember shit apparently because someone said something about him today and I was like, wait, Sean Connery's dead? And I'm like, yeah. I looked it up. Oh yeah, he died last October. Died on Halloween.
Yeah. Shock it, Trebek.
Fucking. That's when SNL was the best. Although I did see
Alec, I'd like to solve the question. The tits now for 400.
You know the news desk that they do on SNL?
Yeah.
Have you watched it recently?
No. I haven't watched SNL.
I forget the two. I just have seen clips of it.
Yeah.
And it's like it's a black guy and a white guy, and they write each other's jokes. And they both make each other say the most racist shit ever, and it is fucking hilarious. It is honestly one of the best segments I've ever seen on there. And it's just because like they are back to pushing the envelope and being like, look, this is fucking comedy. This is what it's for.
Yeah.
Here we go. Like I've really gotten into listening to I listened to the Bill Burt. Bill Burt's a good one, but then Two Bears, One Cave.
Yeah.
Have you listened to that podcast?
A little bit.
Dude, I fucking love Tom Segura.
He's hilarious. And him and Burt Kreischer together are
awesome.
Just
actually
incredible.
That's tomorrow's podcast listen is Segura was on Rogan.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
He's good with Rogan just because, and especially Burt too. Every once in a while, Burt and Segura, like they'll do two separate episodes and Rogan will have them on. Joey Diaz used to be the same way. Joey Diaz got in trouble for talking some shit back in the day. So he probably won't be on Rogan for a while, but
how about Rogan going on the fucking ivermectin and just being a fucking
right?
Do you think he just did that to piss everyone off?
Yeah, but he did everything.
Yeah,
he's like
the kitchen sink.
Yeah,
which I get, but at the same time, like
the thing I wanted to know was like, where did you get this shit? I mean, I understand,
dude. Money.
Yeah,
money buys you anything. You could probably get ivermectin being an Agway.
Oh yeah, we have it on the shelf.
Huh. Oh, fucking don't say that. Jesus Christ. You're going to have people flocking. Has anyone come in to buy it?
Not that I know of. It's like in paste form for horses.
Yeah. That's what these people are doing. Like Tractor Supply, they had to go up like 10% on it. People are bitching.
You take it in moderation, you're fine.
Yeah. But, which brings me back to this. I actually just got a new conversation with my roommate about this. It was like, if masks worked so well and we have to go back to wearing them, why didn't they work for the last year?
But they did.
But did they?
See, they're not saying that.
Then why are we here? If they
haven't
worked.
You heard it's the Delta.
Yeah.
They made a mistake by changing their tactics. They're like, oh, fuck it. We'll let them have a spring. And then they're like, oh, they just enjoyed the shit out of that. Sorry, shut it down.
So Portsmouth is talking about going full mask mandate again.
Really?
Yeah. Fuck off.
Just don't see it happening.
It's weird. I don't know. It's such a posturing thing at this point. I did everything you've asked of me at this point.
Yeah.
And I'm just done.
Yeah.
Like, is it gonna fucking kill me? Probably not. Can I spread it? I don't know. I don't know who to listen to at this point. Because you tell me, oh, even though I got the vaccine, I'm not fucking good. Well, fuck you then. Why did I get the vaccine? Oh, because now it won't kill you. Well, was it going to kill me before? No.
Yeah.
Probably not.
You know, like in preschool, they had the talking stick. Like whoever had the talking stick spoke.
Yeah.
I feel like that's what we need, or I feel like that's what this is. But everybody has a talking stick.
Well, that's the problem with social media age, is everyone has a voice, and everyone's voice is just as loud because it's everywhere.
You figure 10 years ago or 11 years ago, during the swine flu pandemic, Facebook was hardly, it was just getting off the ground.
Yeah.
And I've got pictures of you and I in a bar during a fucking pandemic.
Yeah.
You know,
I mean, even the H1N1.
Yeah.
Well, and then like you look at, I don't know, our fucking governor of our fucking lovely state, this dumb bitch.
And now that
she's the one that fought to allow that nurse to leave her house.
Yeah.
When she was positive for Ebola. And she's like, nope, you can't tell her to stay home. Bitch, you just told the whole fucking state to stay home for a fucking year. Go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's different. No. No, it's not.
That's 50 times more
deadly.
She said in one of her briefings last week, she's like, I can recommend masks, but I can't mandate them because we're no longer in a state of emergency.
Yeah, you're goddamn right.
And she's not going to, I don't think she'll be able to do the state of emergency again because
the state legislature fucking reconvened.
Yeah. Back then they had, so unless she waits till a break and does it. So it is what it is.
Yeah, I'm done. I already told my boss if fucking they even think about, they just fucking announced, put a thing out that apparently it was an older guy, but down at one of the other plants fucking died of complications of COVID.
Yeah.
I'm like, so are we going to do anything different here? No. Huh, okay.
That's the other thing. Stop reporting everything. Shut up. Stop posting every case. Stop doing that. There's no need of it. You don't post. I don't get daily updates of the flu.
No.
I don't get daily updates of.
Well, one of the thing that gets me too is you look at, okay.
I hate it. And I hate the anxiety that comes with it.
Yeah. But it's like, you know, the ICUs are full. Okay. Are they all COVID patients? No. Well, okay. Then why are we full? Like if it was all COVID patients, then okay, need to worry.
Some of them are.
Some of them, yeah, sure.
But there's also a dude in there that
just fucking ran into a tree. There's fucking guys.
And that's the thing. Like, well, if they get too full with COVID patients, then we won't have room for people that have other injuries. Yeah, I get it.
Sure. Shut down your elective surgeries again. Open your hospitals back up. Do you want to do that? Oh, no, because that costs you money. Oh, so is this really about people getting healthier? Or is this about you still making your money that you want to make?
Exactly.
How did we go?
Shut down elective surgeries. I'm going to be so fucking pissed.
I don't view yours as elective.
Technically, it is.
I understand that, but like elective surgery to me is like a nose job.
Yeah.
Or gastric bypass, which I guess that could be not necessarily elective if you are severely obese, but like
my dad just said 68 ICU beds are COVID.
In the whole state?
I don't know.
Where did you say that? On Facebook? No. Did he text you?
Yeah.
Oh. Boob jobs. Yeah, but
60 ICU beds in the whole state.
How many fucking ICU beds do we have in the whole state? More than fucking 68, I can tell you.
Yeah.
Nah, it's fucking horseshit.
130. So
we only have 130 ICU beds in the entire state of Maine.
And most of them are probably in Portland and Bangor.
Lewiston.
They're all crackheads.
No, there's a huge hospital though.
Eastern Maine?
Yeah.
Or Western?
No, Central Maine.
Central. I'm just so fucking
I'm done with it.
Yeah.
Can we stop calling it COVID-19? We're in 21 now.
Yeah.
So is it the Delta variant of COVID-19 or is it COVID-21?
It's the Delta variant.
How is that different than COVID-21?
I don't know.
Did another monkey not escape from fucking Wuhan?
It was a bat.
Oh, that's right. It was a bat.
I have to pee.
I like those the big cigars because I only have to do one for the whole fucking podcast. do. All right. I think that's about it for the night. As we know, cherry pie and apple pie suck.
I disagree. Cherry pie and apple pie are the greatest.
What's the if you could get rid of one pie, what would you get rid of?
Pumpkin.
No, you're just being spiteful at this point, you prick.
Probably custard.
Just any custardy pie?
No, like custard pie.
Just custard pie.
Yeah.
I don't mind custard. I get rid of lemon meringue. I
like
fucking hate lemon. Hate lemon. I threw up eating a lemon yogurt when I was like 8 years old, and I've never been able to eat it since.
I still remember when we gave Liv a lemon wedge.
Oh, it's fucking hilarious. I still have those videos on my phone somewhere.
It's like the greatest.
Lemons or limes.
Yeah.
Now Corinna wants lime. And so we'll go to
Leave it to that psychopath to love that shit.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's how you know. Thank you for stopping by, Katie. It was lovely interaction.
Yes, thanks for joining us. Sorry I'm so crazy.
Yeah.
Hopefully we get to meet you someday.
Your wife really is a saint. Jesus Christ.
My wife? Yeah, she's...
That goes down there, I guess.
That for you. All right, I'm going to put that down.
The clicking.
Folks, thanks for listening. We'll see you next week.
We'll be back next week, ready to go. Recap the Patriots season opener.
Yes.
With Mac Jones.
Who?
Mac Jones.
Who?
Mac Jones. Number 10.
Peace.